This is a multimedia feedback regarding our Erasmus experience. How does one perceive 5 months of studying?
Hello.
Wasn't late. Do you know where is it?
Yeah, I know it's I think, but I just don't know where to go right now.
So it's R something.
It's but it's upstairs. Let's go there. I think it's here.
Yeah, I think somebody told me it was the second or third floor.
Yeah.
And it was right from the staircase.
Yeah.
This was daily in the
Nobody
beginning.
here.
No, but
Would it be too much to ask for proper signs or maybe a tour through the Damo building? Because it can be a bit of a maze, especially when you come there the first time.
so late. I think they are.
It would have saved an awful lot of time and
Yeah, we still got
we
4
would have
minutes.
been able to avoid many frustrations in the first weeks.
It must be here.
For example, this door. During the first days it was closed and it didn't have any sign on it. So how are we supposed to know that there's a whole new wing of the Damo building beyond that door?
Can it be this far? Should we go back?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it was here, like this.
Hey, this is R something.
Hey, there is yellow. Okay, now maybe I understand.
Oh, it's something
Well,
with the colors.
okay, it does feel pretty good when you finally find the room you're searching for. We're trying to reach the performance analysis group that's about to start. Once it actually starts, we are to find out that there's a maximum limit of attendance to that course. And in the end, we have to drop out.
Okay, nobody here, but it's 9.
It was so funny to notice that there's something efficient and very sharp and precise about the Finnish mentality. We were there always on time, always like 8:45, and there was nobody there. We were always the first ones.
Oh, you're the only one here. Where's everybody? I thought we were supposed to meet at 9.
Yeah, me too. I don't know. I don't have any credits in my phone and I can't call, but I think they are coming, but
Did you check your Facebook?
yes, and there was nothing. But are you sure that we should start at 9? Because maybe we planned something that I just didn't put it in my note.
Yeah, I didn't check my email before I left, but
Yeah,
yesterday we were talking about 9.
I think it was 9.
Sometimes we got the information regarding a change in schedule only a half an hour before the class was actually starting. And the information didn't reach us directly. We had to, for example, reach a classmate to get that information because the teacher had only given the information to 1 or 2 students.
So guys, do you know anything about the cost system? Because we need to get some info on the courses of the other facilities. So, do you know anybody we could ask about it? Like the courses in Hamu or Famu? Okay, thanks.
No, but the organization bit of the
Yeah.
school is something different from what I'm used to.
Okay.
It's very messy and very. I don't know. I think it was very hard to find a way to get into the school and to find all the subjects I wanted to take.
Find the school.
Yeah, even to find this.
Oh, but there's the magnificent cost system. There you can find all the information about all the courses of all the facilities. But nobody's telling you how to use it.
How are you?
Well, pissed off. And do you want to know what pisses me off?
Yes.
I had acrobatics from 8 to 10, and my next lesson is from 5 to 6:30. So I have like 7 hours to do whatever I want. But you know what? You can't really relax in those 7 hours because you know you have to come back.
Yeah.
It's like
know.
I can't go out with my friends and like for a beer because I know that's
Yeah.
we still have school.
Yeah, but here they drink beer, even middle day. Yeah, but
And then there's like other days also when I have like 3-hour breaks in the middle of the day. What's up with that?
yeah.
3 hours. That's even more. That makes me even more nervous than just having a 45-minute break.
Yeah, I know. And because 3 hours you really could do something you want, but it's
Yeah,
hard.
but you really can't do it.
Yeah.
Because it's like I'd rather have the days like that we have them tight and we have like 6 hours of work and then that's it.
Yeah. But maybe you can do like me, like learning this Czech language. Hello.
Hi.
Now I have like 45 minutes and I don't know what I should do because, okay,
Well, I know what you can't do. You can't eat the vegetarian dish because they're out of it.
yeah, I know, but okay, my plan was that if I just can survive this day with these apples, then I can maybe buy something. Oh my god. Yes, because first school started at 9 o'clock and then I had like one lesson and then I had break and then now I had this modern Czech theater, I was just listening and now I should go to sing and it's like I have so full day but always this break. I don't know what I'm doing, like should I do now something important, like try to do something, but then I don't time it. I should eat something, I don't know. Or I have to do some shoppings but it's not enough time to do that.
So we think the ready-made schedule for the Erasmus students was a bit uneven. There were days which had huge holes in them, only a class in the morning and a class in the evening, and on the other hand there were days that were fully packed from the morning till the evening. And they're both stressful in their own ways. The other one doesn't leave any time or any energy for any other activities, and if you have a class in the morning and a class in the evening, that's not really free time in between.
We got this list of courses, but it was not very complex. It was very easy, and we had to find all the subjects we wanted ourselves. Like all the subjects besides, I don't know. We had 10 subjects on the list, I think.
And some subject was not in the papers that we had.
Yeah.
We had to check also in internet, and it was difficult to find the website. And
Yeah, and we had to send a mail to every
Teacher,
teacher
yeah.
we wanted to. If we wanted to join the class, we had to send a mail to get a.
That's not too confusing.
Huh?
That's not the confusing part.
What is the confusing part?
For me, it was confusing that about there were people who have been doing their Erasmus here in Damu, and they were like, "Yeah, you can take courses from Hamu and from FAMU," and it's like
Yeah.
you can fill your days really easily with like stuff you want to do, and then I come here and I'm like, everybody's like, "Yeah, it's in the cost system. It's yeah, you can apply it through the cost system."
What is the cost system?
What is the cost system?
Yeah, I think my days were so long that I didn't need any extra courses actually. There was so much to do in our Erasmus project and everything and my own things, but yeah. I think the problem was that the lessons were so short and then we have so many different kind of lessons and days were so long. And yeah, but that's school, of course. It's normal, but yeah.
Yeah, but I don't think we got like we didn't get much information about, for instance, the cost system. or how to find the classes, or how to. The information was a bit weak.
Fields of glory, the place for success or failure. Place to feel good and to feel like shit.
Who cares about fencing anyway?
You had fencing?
Yeah, we had fencing. The whole class, I was just trying to be as good as last time, and I wasn't. And I don't even care about fencing. Who cares? Who cares?
It was really odd for us to come back to the feelings that we thought we had buried with junior high school. The feelings of being good or bad, the feelings of being right or wrong. We had gotten so used to the socio-constructivistic teaching methods we have at our school that all this behavioristic success or failure thinking that goes with the teaching of the physical activities here, it's really something we had to work with. I never thought I'd try to be teacher's favorite again, but here we are. This is what happens.
Hi, Sami.
Hi.
Where are you coming?
From fencing. It was awesome. The teacher used us as examples. They were like, they're doing right, and then everybody else looked at us and
You
took the example, yeah. And always when the teacher was showing new things, he was asking for me to come to the front and let me do it with him. I think I did good.
Of course, there are the moments when you feel really good. But are the ups worth the downs? That's what I'm asking. Does it have to be a roller coaster? Or is there another way of approaching it? I think nobody wants school to become a place for which you have to build a wall around yourself. I think school should be a place for opening up, a place for experimentation, a place where failures are accepted as a part of the learning process.
Why did you stay? Why do you want to stay?
Because it's something very different. We don't have any schools like this in Norway. We don't have any like alternative theatre schools or puppetry schools or And I'm done with my bachelor's degree in Norway, so I really would like to study here. The theatre community and the theatre world here is very, very big and very interesting.
And I think that if it was messy, it was also free, and we had the possibility to do so many things. That's why I like this. Finally.
It was alternative. It was alternative.
Best thing, our childhood was so rich. There were so many different things. There was lessons when you were just listening and writing. There was physical things, acting, really different kind of things, and I think that was really, really good.
Positive that you actually are able to take so many different lessons.
Yeah.
That you can choose like almost whatever you want. People do swimming, people do
There's like canoeing.
Yeah, a lot of
canoeing, basketball and volleyball, and you can even have your own classes, like you teach yoga for other students.
Yeah, and
even
we
though
have
it's not
full room all the time for work. It's nice to have.
So they,
And also we had the possibility to see a lot of performance, and that's really good for discover new the theater in Czech Republic. So this is positive.
I'm a bit disappointed because I was teaching yoga, but I tried to get the key for the lower dance hall. I never see anybody using the lower dance hall. It's always empty, and I tried asking, is it free on Wednesday mornings, and they were like, yeah, it's free. You have to go to the secretary to get the key. Then I go to the secretary and she's like, who's the pedagogue? Who's the pedagogue? And then I'm like, no, I'm teaching. And then she's like, no, you need to have a teacher. And nobody uses the space. I would like to use it, but I'm not allowed to use it. Why? because I break the floor.
No, I think you just had to talk about your tutor and say, that, for example, I'm the student of Marek Veshka, and they give you the key. I never had a problem for have the key.
Maybe something special about the dancing halls.
Okay, there was something special about the dance halls. You had to get a permission from a certain teacher, which I didn't know. And I'm starting to sound a bit too critical, even for my Finnish taste. Don't get me wrong, this is my way of putting that I had a great time. I enjoyed working in an international environment with talented people, with interesting people, with a common desire to do theater.